conversation. I think we have thanked each and everybody here, and boys also, your upcoming men, take care of your sisters and girls as well, right? So students from Natambua, thank you very much indeed, because you did a marvelous job there this morning. Some other ladies who could not join us this morning who had high commitments, and some who were busy because of the weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, the whole idea, I think Ba is the first town to kickstart the International Women's Day celebration. And as you know, Ba to Ba. We always do things our way, but thank you very much. One of the things that I want us to think in every one of us, man or woman, boy or girl, is that we are leaders in our own selves. So when we celebrate International Women's Day, I mean, the message should ring out loud every day, right? Men might accuse that we don't celebrate International Men's Day, but I think there is an International Men's Day. But you are not given that much priority as women, because personally I feel that we women always struggle to find a place in the society, and especially women in leadership, those women who have risen to positions of leadership. Congratulations. I know the journey is not easy. To be a girl child, she's shaking her head, it's not easy. To be a woman is not easy. But nothing is difficult that we women cannot conquer. Simple as that. So go out there, encourage every other girl, every other woman out there to rise up above challenges, right? This year's theme is Women in Leadership, Achieving an Equal Future in the COVID-19 World. COVID suddenly seems to have taken over our dreams, of our lives and everything. And we all must pray that we are out of this situation. And I'm sure the work that is going around trying to battle against COVID-19 will be over soon in the near future, and we can get back to our life. But coming back to today, leadership, please let us salute each and every one within our homes, our mothers, our daughters, our spouses, those of you who have spouses, lucky to have spouses. Thank them for the support that they give. Those of us who don't have, we thank ourselves for rising above those challenges and being a strong woman, and of course being a strong leader. Again, last week we had this a panel with our UK partners and our other country women leaders partners, and we shared as parliamentarians at that level what are the challenges we have. So if at that level women leaders face, there's so much we face. We are always looked as a woman and not a leader. What we wear, what we say, where we go, things are always under scrutiny. I think it's time to let that go. Don't judge us for our dress, don't judge us for us being a woman. See the content that we have, see what we deliver, right? And that's one of the barriers that we all have to break, and we can do it through these children here. Let's teach these children to rise above petty stereotyping, discrimination, and all these things that's going within the society, because we are women and we are girls. I mean, not everybody is stereotyped, not everybody is judgmental. So if we raise our children saying we are all equal, believe me, the next generation of people that we're going to have in the world are going to be so pure that they wouldn't mind being a boy or a girl. Opportunities are out there. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and equal opportunities out there for women and girls, especially in education. Workforce, we may still have discrimination. Certain jobs can only be done by a boy, certain subjects can only be taken by a girl. So we are trying to break down those barriers, okay? So if we teach our children, I mean those teachers who are here, those mothers who are here, if we teach our boys and girls about equality at home, believe me, we wouldn't be marching across towns and cities saying we want equality. I don't see a reason why we have to fight for equality, because we are equal, but unfortunately over time the stereotypes, the norms within our cultures and tradition sort of have elevated the role of men and women here. But a lot of women have broken those glass ceilings now. A lot of women are rising up, and hats off to all those women. Like I said, you have to balance your housework, you have to balance your office work, you have to balance your health, but always bring about a balance and be strong. Face any challenges that comes your way head on, right? Have a group of women that inspire you. have a group of women that you can inspire. And that's the best. Women supporting women should be our mantra. Across the globe, if you talk to women MPs and women leaders, sometimes they tell you that women don't support women. 49% of the Fiji, 49% of our population is women and girls. We have 7.81 billion people in the world, and out of that, 3.82 billion are women. Half. It's half. So how can we not achieve that parity, 50% men and 50% women in leadership position? So support the women in your organization, support the women in your community. Any woman who tries to do good or lift another woman, please support them. So my message for this year's International Women's Day would be women supporting women. Of course, men, thank you very much for being in our lives. Right? You have a role to play, and thank you for the support that you give in your organizations, in your homes, etc. So let's say men supporting women too, and women supporting women too. So we have double the support. So I must say it's been a wonderful experience. We left Suva about 5 a.m. this morning, and no regrets at all. And we have a whole day of programs, and I'm sure from today, tomorrow, and Monday, and the rest of the week, there'll be a lot of programs regarding women. But what good would that be if women don't feel safe in their homes? If women don't feel respected in their homes? If women's voices are not heard within their own home? So let's start from the home. To all the men folk, respect your women. Children, respect your mothers and parents as well. And try to rise above every challenge and take yourself up to another level. So with these words, thank you Ba, and thank you SOROPTIMIST International. I think you're one of those very active groups across the country and the region, and I must commend you for that. I know, like I said, it's not easy taking time out from your work, etc., businesses, to do this worthy cause. But be rest assured that your efforts will not go in vain. You are responsible, and you will forever be thanked for uplifting the image of women, the role of women in your own communities. So thank you very much. God bless you. Safe journey back home, children. Okay? Eat before you go. Okay? So thank you.
One more time.